talking.
And we'll still have a good time.
Yeah, we're gonna have a good time, regardless as if it's just you and I talking to each other like we do all day. Hello, everyone. Either anyone who decides they want to come or anyone who sees this in the future. It's us. It's us. Lucy and Natalia are back. And we are, here to do some shenanigans because we're
being completely normal about something.
We're just two completely normal people who are having a completely normal reaction to what is definitely a prestige, high quality television show. That's 100% a lie. But Lucy, how you been? It's been a while since we did a stream. I didn't even
Yeah. I dared to go down to London for some gigs and literally got off the train about 6-7 hours ago. And that's how much I love this show that I'm still
here. Like we were supposed to do this on Friday, but here we are. How
dare the internet not work?
The internet said, nah. Mike! Welcome! Welcome! I just realized that I may have tweeted the wrong link. A classic Natalia move.
But Mike still found it.
Mike still found us. Let me just go and fix this. I guess. Hello, Tammy. Welcome. Let me see if I can actually tweet this. Let me quote tweet this. The link is actually this. I'm incompetent at posting things. Lamau.
I like how the kittens have chosen now for it to be a battle royale behind my chair.
Of course. Okay, Mike, good. So Lucy and I, as previously stated, are
good. Fight your brother.
I started watching this show just randomly. I saw a preview for it when they had posted, how they post those long previews that they call pilot episodes, but
this is how it hooked me too.
Yeah, and I was like, I will be watching. So I was really excited, and then it was on Gagulala, and I was like, all right, cool, let's go, let's do this. And then I clicked play on the first episode and realized that the show as advertised is kind of what it was, but kind of not what it was. Because the show said it's going to be a romance between an introvert and an extrovert. Yeah. But as I already talked about this on the new notes, but I'm just going to say this again. When you are introduced to the main character, Diao, upon the show beginning. And the way that his character is introduced, he wears headphones everywhere because loud noises make him anxious.
People make
him anxious. He has a hard time talking in public. He has exactly one friend. People think he's weird, and he has a hyperfixation on turtles. And I was like, hold up.
And plants. Turtles and plants.
I was like, this isn't a show about an introvert. This is an autistic kid. Show about an autistic man and his golden retriever boyfriend. What are we doing here? And I don't know what it is about this show, because I'm gonna be honest, it's mid-range quality show from all aspects, but it has a little je ne sais quoi sprinkled into it, where every week I was like, I need the next episode.
Yeah, it was like BL crack.
Like,
we have to know.
The show it's the most obsession forming. I'm totally not normal about this show because it's like the show was like, hey, what if we had like clearly autistic male lead, and then we have the most cool, understanding, popular jock who's also a musician, who's also really nice and understanding and likes to communicate the problems.
He was like the most down bad himbo of all time. Like,
he was like, I don't want to do anything to ever make you uncomfortable, but God, I want you so bad. And you're just like, why can't more shows just be this?
Yeah.
Oh my God, he's such a pretty himbo. We were just like laughing because we were looking up like the other shows that the two actors have been in. And like Big, the guy who plays God, has been in so many shows. But like it was real like always a bridesmaid, never a bride situation. Like he's always like the hot dude who shows up for 2 episodes to like maybe be the second lead, but then it's just like no chance, you know what I mean? But he's so pretty, and I
like give this man some more main roles, damn it.
Oh, so good. And then the other guy's only been in one other show, and that was
which
Two Moons, the Ambassador, which we were actually just laughing about. Because one, the show should have never been made. Why did we do this? But someone on MDL made a review of the show and titled it "No More Moons, Please," and we were just laughing hysterically about this because we were like, "Yeah, this show Two Moons the Ambassador was a mistake of a show. It was, but got bills to pay." And because he was in that, he played Wayo in that of all people. We got to have him in this, and I would like him in his little bucket hat to just be in so many other things. I think what was nice about this is like everyone was nice, but in like not in a like sickening way where you're like nobody acts like this.
Yeah,
you're like no, there's a down bad dude who's like really jonesing for his autistic turtle obsessed part. Like this is a believable.
They still had relationship problems and stuff. Yeah. Like it wasn't like complete smooth sailing along the way. Also, hands up who thought the grandpa was gonna die.
I
was like, listen, from the beginning, I was like, oh my God, he's gonna die.
That Grandpa Chekhov's gun, let me tell you, I was like, when are they killing Gramps? When is Gramps biting the dust?
I psyched myself up for it the whole show, and then they didn't even like kill him.
Like they were just like, nah, he had like angina. Don't worry about it. Like he's fine. Back. And you're like,
no, that was the biggest drama of the show.
Like that, the biggest drama was also like his mom hates having an autistic kid. Like that was the main like problem of the show.
Is that Pikachu.
Yeah, a parent is mean about a neurodivergent child? Say it isn't so. Like the mom was like the stop being so weird mean as a person, which was like my one problem with the show. That was just like we were just expected to get over that, which she like gave this poor guy like a lifetime of trauma over enjoying reading a book about turtles. The other thing that made me laugh about it, because I love a BL like this, because you get the main couple, the very functional, wonderful main couple, and then you get the side couple that is just like, what are we doing here? And this one made me laugh because I was like, okay, let me get this straight. You two live together in an apartment with only one bed, and you just hang around shirtless together, sleeping in bed together.
It was a real Bert and Ernie situation.
Yeah, but you're not dating. And okay, I'm pretty sure y'all are married, though.
Yeah, that isn't your friend. That's your common law spouse.
It's like, all right, Juan, you say that you two aren't married, but does Beer know this? Like, does Beer know you're not dating? Because I'm pretty sure he thinks you are. Like, he's doing your laundry for you. That's not just like guy friend thing.
But it was like, they did want to be dating. Well, he did want to be dating him, because I say, like, Bear would have, like, dropped everything if he'd said anything. But he did sort of want to date him, but he didn't want to, like, change the status.
The scenario,
which totally get it.
I understand. I get it. I get
it. For all intents and purposes, like, he was doing his laundry.
He was doing his laundry. He was making him dinner. He was tucking him into bed at night before getting in bed next to him. Like, come on. Come on. Let's be for real here, Juan. Get it together. What? You know what? I don't need labels. But I have to say, like, when they had their first kiss, which was then ruined by our lovely female friend, there was such longing in that speech.
Oh, yeah.
And I'm just like...
Because, like, we'd had a few near occasions in the lead up to that as well, where it was, like, almost happened. Yeah.
Will they? Won't they?
Also, I love the female friend.
The female character, she was just like, y'all fucking or what? Like, what are we doing here? Like,
I also like how, like, all of the friends were like, so Bear, like, has he finally realized yet?
Oh, cool. We're doing this now. I really enjoyed that friend group because it felt like an actual, like, real friend group. Like, they're all joshing him for being in love with the guy next door. They're all just being supportive. But another thing I really like, I was actually just laughing about this because I'm watching, against my better judgment, I'm watching Bad Guy My Boss. And
I haven't started that yet.
Oh, it's fine. You know what? You can probably skip it, but I have no quality control, shall we say. But they just, like, introduced, like, you know, the main dude's, like, sinister ex-girlfriend who's there for various reasons. And I'm like, he has an ex-girlfriend? Sure. Okay. If you say so. But I love when they put in, like, an evil female character. Like, it's such a classic. Like, I know that it's, like, not a great trope because it's like, women aren't evil, okay? They don't have to be like, I know, but I do love an evil female character who doesn't realize that gay people exist. That always makes me laugh. Like, that's always just like,
clueless.
Like, why are you trying to date this gay man? You're
like, not gonna into a relationship like the one that Bear has, like, just completely goes above that.
Yeah, like, what? But, like, what I sort of love about it is that they did introduce like an evil female character, but she wasn't actually trying to date anyone. She was just a bitch. She was just a bitch.
But we did get that redemption, the sweet redemption.
We did. But, like, she was just kind of a bitch for no real reason. But instead of, like, the show, like, in a lot of these shows, they'll just let this female character continue to just be evil for no reason for so long. But in this one, as soon as she does anything, God's character is like, yo, that was fucking rude. Like, you don't... Why are you doing that? Maybe...
People were being called out. Like, left, right, and center. Can I just say, though... I know Gaim was a great friend and everything, but he looked like the bitchiest prep boy of all time.
He also looked like he hadn't had a good night's sleep in, like, 12 years. Okay, he looked like as soon as the camera stopped rolling, he was dropping dead. Like he was just like, there was a bone tired aura to him. Like, yeah, hello, I'm running my family's bed and breakfast. Like you're just like, okay, calm down. But sorry, I mixed up the characters. I was thinking of their other friend who always looks tired. No, Game. Yes, Game.
Yeah,
who I was like watching it and I was like, why do I know this guy? Why do I recognize this actor? And then I looked him up, and it's because he played the younger brother from Love in the Air, like the bitchy gay younger brother who was like, I get hotter men than you do. Like, I was like, oh shit, that's him, that guy.
And he took that in and carried it across.
He just carried it. But like that scene where he's like, are you using condoms? Are you gentle while like making love to my friend
in the middle of this concert?
And he's like, I don't know if we should be talking about our sex life right now. And he's like, because, you know, Diu is like not a big guy and you're like really muscly and
listen, he was concerned. I will be watching for all the right reasons. We don't.
Well, Austin, you would love Game on this because he had that cardigan tied across his shoulders, and he was here dating the lead singer of a band and being Miss Bitch up in here.
I spent half of the show wanting to punch in the face. He was
just the characters on this show were so great, and everything about the show, like despite the fact that the show not a high budget show, it had like 6 sets, like it had the quality of a mid-budget Thai BL, you know. We all would. We all would.
We all want the drama.
We all would.
Yeah.
It just, and their relationship is so sweet, and he's so nice about his, you know, he's just so loving and accepting of his boyfriend's clear autism that no one is meant calling autism.
Afraid, like he was he was a drummer. He was like sports macho.
He was super popular. Yeah,
but he was so soft as well. He was so soft.
But he kept all the little
he spent
notes.
more time crying than anyone else in the show. Like
he's a sensitive
This is taking me back to Love Tractor.
Like, but unlike Love Tractor, because like in Love Tractor, he was also dumb. You know what I mean? Like in Love Tractor, he was dumb. He didn't know anything. But like God knew stuff. Like he wasn't a dumb, naive dude. He was just a sweet little puppy.
Yeah.
And they made pains to mention that many times.
And he saw this boy and was like, that's the one. Then that's
the one for me. Like literally, it starts with him just seeing him and being like, hard eyes, motherfucker, like, like, awooga, like,
and then he keeps bumping into him, and he's just like more sure. Meanwhile, this guy doesn't even know he exists.
He's just like, who next door keeps making all this noise? Why I never. Me and my turtle are trying to have a nice puzzle night alone.
As great as that friend group is, they're noisy as hell.
Noisy as fuck. I just like, and why was the grandpa so cool?
He's so cool.
He was so cool. He had a ponytail. He was just like, you live your dream. Be gay. We love it. Hell yeah.
Gay,
I love my gay autistic grandson.
Quick, your mom's coming and hanging up.
Yeah, your mom's coming. Gotta go. The uncool daughter's coming.
He was so good.
The mom was so not cool. Like, the mom was just... And then, we haven't even gotten into the ex-boyfriend.
No.
AKA Mom 2.0. Like, there's just a dude coming in. Also, way too old. Way too, like, inappropriately old for, like, he's already a professional vet. Was that? Yeah, no, like, he was just coming in, lets his friend shit talk his autistic boyfriend, makes fun of his turtle, makes fun of his dead dad, basically calls his boyfriend a weirdo, and then is like, maybe I can ruin his beautiful relationship with a guy who accepts him for who he is.
Try and win him back with the charm that I didn't.
That I never had.
Yeah.
Like, it's like, listen, the guy who was playing him, like, what is the actor's name? Let me just look it up. Listen, okay, the actor, like, Ming, like, he's a good-looking guy, okay?
Yeah.
But put him next to Big, get out of here.
Yeah.
Get out. Nice try.
Also, I really love
Absolutely
that
not.
his nickname's Big. It just makes...
I know.
Like...
Yeah, so things happened. I don't know why. Listen, things went wrong with the stream. The struggle is real tonight, but people did find us, so isn't that all that matters? We were found. Yeah, we had an endless, so we had to change streaming platforms. Like, anyone who's with, like, follows the Nunas, we already had this discussion, but over there, but we had to change streaming platforms, and we're still working out the technical kinks, and, like, anyway, we're doing our best. So this somehow ended up, when I tell you, setting up this stream, we quadruple checked that it was the right channel, and somehow we're still on the wrong channel. So who knows? We'll figure it out. It's fine. We'll just listen. What'll happen is we'll just download this and post it on the other channel. So it's all good, man. It's fine. So for anyone who's maybe eventually watching this on the right channel, this was originally a live stream that we put on the wrong channel. Good times. Classic us. But anyway, back to Monster Next Door. Okay. Every year I have to, like, think. I watch so many dramas, and I have to think of, like, the best dramas that I've watched this year. And it's currently a tie between this and The Double. Where it's like, the vibes couldn't be different. Mike didn't thought.
Mike.
Typical Tuesday shenanigans. It's Monday for us.
Well, it's not for me.
I'm the only one in the past right now. But this show, like, the vibes on this show are
immaculate.
So good. And I think everyone should watch it because it'll make you feel good. Yeah. Like, when you watch it, you just feel good. And it's like, it's got a little bit of spice, but not so much that you're like, should I be here? Like, should I leave you two alone to what just you're
enough
doing?
For you to appreciate Big.
You get what's going on. Yeah, you get. Listen, that man is shirtless so much in this show for no reason,
and that's a reason, if nothing else.
That's right. That's right, Mike. It's still Monday where we are. We're still in Monday. It's like he's drumming shirtless. He takes his shirt off while playing basketball. He, like, comes home drunk and then takes his shirt off in the other dude's shower.
God, that was so funny.
He, like, at one point he showers again, and the other dude is like, Dio is drying his hair while he's shirtless. There's a scene where he's just, like, hanging out. They're, like, just hanging out, and he's shirtless in their apartment. And then he goes to answer the door shirtless still, which, like, okay. And it turns out to be Dio's mom, which is the funniest. Like, dun, dun, dun.
She's so scandalized by it.
Yeah, but, like, here's the thing. It could have just been totally innocent. Like she immediately jumped to the correct, like, assumption.
She knew what her son was about.
Yeah, like, they do as well, like, but we don't see that. It's a PG-13 show, so. But like she immediately did jump to the correct conclusion, but like there was no reason for that to be the conclusion. You know what I mean? There's also an incident involving a tarantula named Brian. That was fun. There's a turtle that they talk to the turtle a lot. The turtle, there's a lot of drama like around the turtle. Lead. Yeah, the turtle is just chill. That turtle was just like, I don't know why I'm here, but you guys having fun? You need snacks.
That turtle's seen things now.
No, her son was not a hussy. He was in a loving, committed, monogamous relationship. That's the opposite of a hussy.
This reminded me about when they go camping and the next morning when
they're all just like, they're all just fucking with him like, I heard some animals moaning in the night. Ooh, the wind was really screaming through the air. I think, you know what, the whole tent scene is so funny because, you know, you've got Game, Miss Bitch as he is, being like, I've sent you relevant information to make your vacation really nice. Yeah, heard a deer dying. And then he's like, what's this link you sent? And it's like, out of fucking a tent. He's like, dear. Oh my goodness. Oh my.
And that's when he chooses to walk in.
Shirtless again. Might I add, he comes into that tent shirtless again. It's like a glamping tent, so there's a bed. It's, you know, they didn't have their first night on the cold hard ground. That would be pretty tasteless if you ask me. And you know what? God would never. He's going to be tender. He's going to be a generous lover. If he's anything, he's a gentle, generous lover. Okay. But
but that whole morning scene was just killing me.
Yeah. And then he's like, don't worry, like, we can wait till you're ready. And meanwhile, dude's like, fuck me.
He's like, I want it. I just can't say that I do.
I swear to God, if you do not have sex with me right now, I'm going to lose my mind. Yeah. You're a gentleman. I love that. Now stop being one for just a little while.
Oh, no.
I love them. I love them so much. Like,
they were such a great couple.
And just like when, even on that, like that whole sequence where he's like, we're going to do things like to make sure that you're super comfortable. And he's like, I don't actually have to always be 100% like, I'm not a child. Treat me like a normal person and go have fun or else I'll feel bad, damn it. And he's like, I've been being too conscientious of you. Just like, God, I love you.
And when he walks around the corner and sees him with his ex, it's just like immediately the worst of conclusions.
The heart crackling into a million pieces. But he's like, he must not love me anymore. And like runs off, and then meanwhile, dude's like, where'd my boyfriend go? My boyfriend who I love more than anything else in my whole life. I must go cry on my drum set alone. The show is so good, y'all. So Mike saw it. Has anyone else seen it? Like, even the best part about a show like this is like, it's not really about a plot.
No, so it's about spoilers.
Vibes. Yeah, so us being like, they have sex in a tent, like, that's irrelevant.
Spoiler is that the grandpa is good, it's fine.
Yeah, the only spoiler that we've given that could be seen as a spoiler is that the grandpa doesn't die. The grandfather, who did not die.
Much to our surprise.
Like, this show really made it seem like Gramps had one foot in the grave. They're like, we'll give him a little cough.
They were like,
like his dad's dead. Will the Gramps go too? The two supportive men in his life. Woo. Will he be left with his awful ableist mother? Woo. And you're just like, show, stop. Just go back to the cuteness. But yeah, so like, even if you sat here having not watched the show and you're like, well, they've told me everything, don't worry. It's like a Harlequin novel where you know from the first page where everyone is ending up. You just want to see how it gets there, you know? Yeah. Like, you want to see the cute shenanigans. You want to see him get him a giant turtle toy and hand it over the balcony. You want to see him, you know, go see him at his big drum competition. Like,
it's so cute. The balcony scenes are so cute, and they're still talking.
You want to see how their first kiss happens, and you want to see them go eat food with each other. It's
so sweet.
It's just such a cute, sweet little show, and it makes me so happy. I don't even know what to do.
Go on, Mike, spill.
Tell us. Give us the info. All right, what's the pet peeve, Mike? Was it that Gramps didn't die? Okay. Oh my God, they did! One second. No. Let me look at this. They did!
Mike's just dropped a bombshell on us.
No, in literally every advertisement, they're in the opposite side. Oh, you know what, Mike? Why would you tell us this? Well, it's because they probably made the poster like before the show even came out, right? Oh.
I guess.
Oh, now it's gonna annoy me. Oh, and I also put them on the wrong sides. Look at me.
You just knew from the advertising.
Oh.
Yeah, they were so cute.
Oh, that is annoying.
Yeah. I don't know why
it's these little things. Oh, Mike, why would you tell me something like this?
He's burdened us with this truth now.
Oh, Michael. It's fine. I'll forgive you this time. We might, listen, we just wanted to come and talk about how obsessed we are with this show. Yeah. But Lucy and I have, an endless BL shows that we watch together and then become obsessed with. So we may do this exact stream again with another one. I'm trying to get her to watch an actual bad show that I'm currently obsessed with.
Yeah.
So I've been peer pressuring her before we went live. And it was but what I love, listen, with Lucy and I, the peer pressure is so minimal. It takes so little. It's just hey, want to see two hot people smooch? And it's tell me where to watch it.
Or also, what works is, do you want to see the worst show that I'm watching?
Yeah, do you want to see the worst show I've ever seen? And then it's absolutely I do, but that's not this show. Monster Next Door, worth it. I can't, it slaps, okay? This show is so much fun, and it's so sweet, and it's just
easy to watch. It just flies by.
It's not long enough. I could have watched another 12 episodes.
And I hate watching things while it's airing because I do just binge watch. But luckily, I was watching about 20 other HBLs at the same time.
Listen. We don't need to expose ourselves like this, Lucy. People don't need to know how we live.
People know how we live.
People know how we live. Yeah, that one looks really sad. I haven't started it yet because I was ooh. I did start My Damn Business. It's 3 episodes. It's 10-minute episodes. It's moving at a weird pace. Weird pace. But the show I'm trying to get Lucy to watch, which if other people can watch it as well, is Battle of the Writers. I need you to know it is not good. Okay?
But we thrive off that energy.
We thrive off of questionable shows. It's the leads from Middleman's Love. How not good? how is it not good? It's not well written. And I think they realized halfway through the show that the show didn't really make all that much sense. So they were like, we gotta get these dudes shirtless stat. We gotta get these dudes in bed together. We gotta get them doing role play. We gotta put a blindfold. But also, part of the plot of the show is that it's a bunch of writers who are pretty much.
Yeah.
Is that it's like a group of these writers who are writing like a gay, like wuxia martial arts novel, like online novel together under like a pseudonym. And so parts of the show is all of these actors playing like the characters in this gay wuxia novel as they write it. And when I'm watching it, I'm just like, that's the show that they wanted to be making. Like, they just wanted to be, because like they're putting their whole wujushis into this, like they're like, they got the wigs, they're doing the, the fight. They had one of the craziest sex scenes of the show in this, like when they're full wigs, full like fantasy set, and I'm just like, this is the show y'all wanted to make. But
I mean, you need to watch a BL.
Yeah. Oh. Okay.
On another note, we were talking about role playing. On another note of good BLs this year, 1D Good Day.
Oh, 1D Good Day. Yeah, absolutely. We recommend that one, Tammy. You'll love it. It's so much fun.
I still want those pants.
Those pants show up in Bad Guy My Boss, another terrible show I'm watching. But it was in a really funny scene that I actually burst out laughing in, because it's like the two male leads are on like a weird little date, and they buy a set of those matching pants, and the evil ex-girlfriend of one of them is like watching from across the street, and it puts on that like dramatic like dun 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 music, but she's just like sitting there like, how they're buying elephant lounge pants. I'm just like, okay, girl, calm down. You were dating like a clearly gay man. Relax. Like, chill. What other ones can we recommend, Tammy? Obviously, Monster Next Door. Tammy, you should go.
I'm just trying to think of the ones I've watched this year, but the ones I'm watching, the ones I just finished watching this year, and The Trainee, which
I haven't finished that one yet.
I'm watching the.
Well, obviously, like there's like the classics, Semantic Error.
Oh yeah,
that's, if you've never watched a BL. If you like a more dysfunctional, My Personal Weatherman.
Oh yeah,
so dysfunctional but so fun. Last Twilight is sad but good. If you like a real unhinged energy. Oh yeah, I hear the Sunspot. That's really good. But if you want a real unhinged energy, Pit Babe. Pit Babe.
Pit Babe too.
Pit Babe. And if you want just like they made this, Bump Up Business. Because only one of made it. Yeah. Oh, yeah. The only one I did enjoy. But only one of did make a BL, and they kiss each other, and it's called Bump Up Business. And it's not good, but it's something.
My Love Mix Up.
I'm thinking this year. Yeah, My Love Mix Up is very cute. Both the Japanese and the
Cherry Magic.
Taiwan, but
I can't believe you
Cherry Magic. Tammy, you gotta watch Cherry Magic. Look at jeez. Look at us.
Cutie
Look at us forgetting the classics.
Forgetting
Blooming. Love for Love's Sake is really good.
Listen, we could like this. Let's just
exclude you've activated. Like, listen, like secret agents, we've been activated right now. Like, you said I've never watched a BL, and we were like, oh, well. time to unload. No, there's so many. Oh, Lucy. Cutie Pie the series. Natalia's favorite BL, which I had mentioned. And these are all really easy to find. Like I'm gonna be honest.
Yeah.
Like I'm pretty sure Monster Next Door is the hardest to find. Yes, there is also Kin Porsche. The infamous Kin Porsche that I made.
Not an entry level one.
No, don't start with Kin Porsche. Work your way up to Kin Porsche. Don't do what I do and made my mom watch it, and then but didn't tell her it was gay. And then she came to me after a couple episodes where nothing really that gay had happened yet, and said, "Honey, I think this show might be made for gay men." And I was like, "Mom, why? Why do you say that?" And she goes, "Because everyone in it is too good looking." Okay.
And she's right.
She's correct. She's correct. She also loves Appo, the male lead. She was like, "Oh my goodness, he's very Patrick Swayze." And I was like, "Mom, what do you mean he's like Patrick Swayze?" And then she looked at me, she goes, "Panty dropper." And I was like, Joanne. Oh, you. But yeah, we can tell you all the gay.
Yeah. Name a country.
Yeah, name an Asian country, and we've got a gay show for you.
History 3
okay,
tracks.
name an East Asian country or Thailand or Vietnam. We've got a gay show for you. Oh, I've watched so many questionable shows, but like Monster Next Door for real, probably the hardest one to find on this list because it is on Gaga Ooh La La or WeTV, which are more. People don't have them as much as like, Viki or Aichi or whatever. But yeah. Century of Love was this year too. That one was fun. That was very much Thai Lacorn style BL. Good times. But yeah, we just wanted to come and talk about how much we fucking love Monster Next Door and how everyone should watch it. But I feel like we're really speaking to the choir, except for Tammy. Tammy, welcome to the choir. Don't worry. Tammy, here's what's going to happen. You're gonna leave here. You're gonna pick up what's one that's really easy to find.
Semantic error.
If you have Vicky, semantic error. That's right. That's a perfect entry level BL. You're gonna watch semantic error. Okay, this is an assignment, a class assignment. You're gonna watch semantic error, and something inside of you is going to change.
It will activate.
Okay, and suddenly a part of you didn't know existed will give birth to the new stage of your life where you're like, holy shit, I need to watch more BL immediately. And then we'll be here.
And you will be in your Fujoshi.
Yeah. And then you're going to be in your yaoi era. It's going to be so good. We're going to have you watching Love in the Air. We're going to have you watching Bed Friends. Oh, that one's kind of traumatic though. So like with caution. We're gonna have you watching the soft BL, the hard BL, the mid BL, the questionable BL, the classics, the new ones. You'll wake up one morning and you'll be pressing play on the sign and you won't know what has happened in your life. Okay. I'll just be like,
that's your end point for the
end point. It's like when you know that you've truly arrived in like deep BL hood when you're watching Sunset X Vibe and you're like, that's not that bad. That's when you'll know. That's where you'll know that you've arrived at where we are now. I gave it a 5.5. I thought it was watchable. The sign is actually good, by the way. Like,
the sign is good.
The sign is actually really good.
It's a lot for someone that's like
exactly, Mike.
What are you talking about, Mike?
Okay, my dear gangster Oppa. Listen, it may not have been the best acted or written show,
But it was a show.
It was fun, okay? And then the two of them then made The Rebound, which made me laugh more than shows have in recent memory because of how unbalanced the problems that they had that were presented on the same level field. Like, they'd be like, how are we going to pay for new jerseys for our high school competition, basketball competition? And then on the other hand, given equal weight of importance was, how are we going to escape this street gang leader? And I'm like, I don't think these two things have equal weight of issues. You should watch. Yeah. Don't Say No. I love that show. I know that Don't Say No has a terrible title that sounds like it's about to be the most toxic show you've ever seen in your life, but it actually isn't. And you're like, oh. But then what? No, here's what'll happen. One day you'll wake up and press play on Tharntype, and you'll know that something has gone both wrong and right in your life. Okay?
Oh no.
They did.
No, I don't even say that because Mew is a very watchable man.
The hands with the rings. Is he playing an incredibly toxic red flag of a character that's presented as a nice guy? Yes. Listen, Tharntype, Tammy, work your way up to Tharntype because I'm going to tell you what the plot of Tharntype is. What if
a hot mess?
What if a homophobe fell in love with a man? Is the basic plot.
And they were roommates.
And they were roommates. But also, everyone is an awful person. What if that's Tharntype, listen, that's what I'm saying. One day you'll wake up, okay? And you'll have pressed play on Tharntype, and you'll be thinking to yourself, oh, this is such a vibe. And then you'll realize something has gone both very wrong and very right in my life that has led me to this point. Because when I tell you, so there's currently this new trend amongst the youths on Twitter. What if your roommate gives great? That's the plot of Tharntype. What if you hate gay people, but your gay roommate is really good at fucking?
Yeah, I feel like that's pretty much the plot of something else, and I can't remember what it is now. But that's just activated something in my brain.
Like, there's this current trend on, with these social media youths where they get really upset about, immoral fiction, okay? And listen, they're like, we gotta cancel people for liking bad ships or whatever. Forget that, okay? We are the end boss at the end of their horrible, what they've imagined, where it's totally normal people outside of our fandom life, and inside our fandom life, we're like, what if two red flags, two red flag dudes, what if one of them could get pregnant? And that's where you end up, okay?
What have we done with our lives?
That's where you end up. But and I know that sounds scary if you haven't started on this journey yet. But let me tell you, it's so much fun. And I want all the fictional men to get pregnant. I don't want to actually get pregnant. Like pregnancy in real life, ugh. Pregnancy in fictional men. Now we're talking. I hope no one in my family ever sees these videos.
Oh God, yeah. No, listen, that's a seasonal.
That's every year
at this point.
Listen, every day that I am forced to see a 15-year-old's opinion on I'm being personally, victimized. But just oh, how dare they their immoral ships. I'm like, that's not how morality works, but it's neither here nor there. But you know what? even those little Puritans couldn't find fault at all with Monster Next Door, because it's actually like cozy green flags all the way through. Though I'm sure they could. They can find fault with anything. We're all terrible, deviant people, degenerates. Like, I remember when Kim Porsche like came out, people were like, "Oh, pearls! I must clutch them harder."
Like, what did you expect? It's a mafia, you?
Yeah, I'm like, literally, it's a show about gay mafiosos. Like, calm down.
And literally, we mean gay, because there was not a straight person in that show.
The only straight person was that one lady bodyguard who like shoots up and she had a little bit of lesbian vibe to her. So I don't know. Like, there wasn't a straight person on that show. Not a single one. Maybe the dad. Maybe.
We don't know.
We don't know. He had 3 gay sons, so listen, we didn't confirm nor deny if Mpreg existed in the Kin Porsche world, okay? So, but you know what, he did have a mom, because Mile did, like, his, you know, the Kin character did say, I take after my mother, so fine. We'll get he bisexual, maybe straight. That's what we'll go with. I just love talking about BLs, Lucy.
Yeah, we did. This is what we do on a daily basis.
Yeah, Mike, they do. Lucy and I will just stare at the camera. Yeah.
You know what, actually, I was saying, like, there was not a straight person in that mafia, but actually still more straight people than Buddy Kaseki.
Okay. Listen, Kaseki.
Not a single
Which one are we talking? Are we talking Taiwanese or are we talking the Thai?
Oh, like Taiwanese.
Taiwanese. Yeah, okay. That was another gay listen, the gay mafia, classic.
Listen, it was an epidemic of last year.
But like, oh God, if those, you know, those anti-anythings saw Kaseki, it had a lot of questionable shit. That was age gap.
It was questionable.
Inappropriate. It was the most everything about it was so questionable. Oh, I watched Unknown. There's another one. I liked it. I thought it was good, but like, where it's another Taiwanese one, where it's like raised as brothers.
Yeah. You have to judge those, like,
yeah, like
flags.
Okay, in Kaseki, he wasn't really his teacher. Like, he wasn't actually a trained teacher of any type. He was undercover, but that's just as bad. It's just,
but still way older than it.
Yeah, but still inappropriately older.
Speaking of, the age gap between the 2 actors in Monster Next Door is really surprising, because I think it's because Big's got such a baby face. And
well, like, listen, it's 27 and 20.
It's not like problematic, but like, I wasn't expecting them to be like so different in age. But I think it's because of the character being so serious, Drew's character being so serious, and also Big's got like a baby face.
Yeah, he's got like a sweet little puppy face. Yeah. But like, when you know that he's 27, you're like, oh yeah, that's a 27-year-old man. But it's like, they're both over 18. Relax, everyone. What was the one that I saw today where it's like Andrew Garfield and that girl had that like TV show, like the Chicken Shop Date? And then someone had posted like, I just found out that she's 30 and he's 41 and I don't think it's cute anymore. And I'm sitting here like, what was the meme where it was like, I consent, 17-year-old on Twitter. Isn't there someone you forgot to ask?
The last one I saw of those is the bloody Zero Base One.
Oh, zero base one.
They keep us fueled in our memes.
Anyway, I think probably we're gonna vamoose, so Lucy
we could just keep talking
forever.
Like, forever.
We've lost the plot about Monster Next Door, and we've just gone on a Tammy activated us accidentally. So Tammy, go watch Semantic Error. And then
anyone else watching this that's not watched a BL yet.
Yeah. Go watch Semantic Error and then report back. Okay? Well, listen. Yeah. Yeah. See, only one of their concept is we're gay. Zero base one is just
we're gay, but it's not.
That's just a side point. No. That's not our concept. That's just the reality of the situation.
We don't presume to know anyone's sexuality.
That's true. We kid around here.
If we have
presume. Yes. Listen, we don't care what anyone's sexuality is.
We don't care.
But if someone were to ask what we thought,
maybe.
Yeah, just listen. We're just.
Listen,
I can only report what my eyes see.
The whole of Boys Planet, they could have put most of those into a group and it'd still be the same.
Listen, you're asking me to just report what I'm seeing, what I see with my own eyes. And what I see.
And, if they're not, then
they're good for them.
They're Fujos and stuff like
that. Yeah, literally has no bearing on my life. Yeah.
Ricky
I'm always looking at
tells
Ricky.
Everyone to kiss every 5 seconds. Listen,
Ricky's one of us, okay?
Wow, no.
Well, I saw a little video where it was someone recently said that you pick a bias who's close to your personality, and it was just a video of Ricky being like, maybe you guys should kiss. Oh, I wish they had kissed on stage. Anytime two of them's like, you should play the Pepperoni game. You should kiss. And I'm just like, Ricky is my bias. But very excited. So now that we're talking about ZB1 and Monster Next Door, Lucy's should be very excited because she just got a package from me in the mail that has zero base one nails and Monster Next Door nails and shiny nails.
I will be posting them on Twitter tomorrow.
Yeah. So anyway, I hope everyone has a good night. Yes. And we'll talk soon. We'll be back. Yes. Listen, I'm gonna make her watch Battle of the Writers so she can see what my eyes have seen.
Yes.
So, all right. We'll talk to you soon.
Bye.